Здравейте, банда! И добре дошли на епизод 10 от разиграването на Old Skies. Лодваме последното сейвче. Всичко съм забравил. Я да видим. Ето това беше мисията ни, където трябваше там на това баща му да го намерим. Това най-вероятно има защо да го прочетем и после ще се кажа, че съм си мислил, че е трябвало да го прочетем по-рано. Както никога не правя.
No, so.
Не знам.
Fia.
Any have you ever,
Have you
така.
read any of Otis Knox's books?
Yes, all of them.
So you're a fan?
Not especially, but thanks to Otis's high ranking, his books are guaranteed not to chrono shift while I'm reading them.
That's as good a reason as any. The F train runs through here, doesn't it? Even in this van.
Назря се една
Why do you
беричка.
No reason.
The F train goes to the NYU area, doesn't it?
Does it?
You want to go to the Quinton family storage unit, don't you?
I never said that. You did.
The fire doesn't happen for 30 years. What would you even do when you got there?
I was just wondering. I'm not gonna do it, Noz. Don't worry. I'm focusing on the job, like always.
Good. Then I'll say nothing more about it.
Any ideas, Noz?
Leaving the landing point would be a good start.
Лол.
That's
Добре.
all for...
I'll leave.
Duffy used to take nostalgia tourists here, didn't he?
All the time. Ever since the park was sold to Seagram Corps. It's a pretty popular request.
He always did manage to snag the choice assignments. Perks of seniority.
Were you upset about that? I never realized.
Oh no, I never held it against him. It's just ironic that the first time I get a job here, it's all closed down.
Probably for the best.
I know. Distractions. Speaking of,
Right. Standing by.
There it is. Boardwalk Books. Nozzo, how long until that book signing?
Maybe 10 minutes?
The place looks empty. I thought Otis Knox was a popular writer.
He was. Either way, there's a timestamp. Otis should arrive any minute. Find some place to wait. And be unobtrusive.
Добре, ама чакай сега. Ето, аз искам да съм много обтрусив обаче. Скейти пичовете са застанали
nobody's on.
на плащето
The multi-tool.
и си пият биричката.
Nothing's
Oh,
happening,
yeah.
Noz.
Just wait a bit. He's got to show up any minute now.
All right.
Да послушаме малко сакса. Директно така. Почваме много силно този епизод. Романтика. Ням.
Nothing yet.
He'll be there.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Ще ги цъкнем
Just
всичките.
be patient.
All right.
Alright.
Are you
Ah.
sure this is the...
Accord. Just wait.
Добре. Нещо се
Nozzo,
станало.
it's past 8 o'clock.
I know.
No book signing event has started.
I know. Okay, maybe there's no book signing, but there's still the timestamp on the photo. Just wait a bit. He's got to show up any minute now. Oh, there he is.
Добре.
Are you sure? He doesn't look much like his photo.
It's him. Who else could it be?
I think we should confirm.
How?
I don't know, maybe by talking to him?
No. Remember his ranking? You can't engage.
We need to be positive, don't we? What will the brass say if I spend the whole night detailing the wrong man? What will the client say?
Go ahead. Just, well, you know, be careful.
Excuse me.
Hmm?
Sorry to bother you, but... Are you Otis Knox?
Huh? Me? I wish. I just sell his books. I don't write them.
Oh, I see. You own this bookshop.
That I do, but we're closed.
You're closed.
Yeah, because it's the 4th of July. I'm sure some of the major chains are open, but not me. Sorry.
Isn't there supposed to be a book signing event today?
Today? On the 4th of July? Of course not.
Really? Because I thought... Never mind.
Долу там, July 4, ама някой да види. Хемска да го цъкне.
This photo, do you recognize this shop?
It looks like mine. Why?
Could it be another shop, perhaps? One that just looks like yours?
Nope, definitely mine. That clock on the wall belonged to my uncle. Had it for years. When was this taken anyway?
There is some confusion about that.
All right, shouldn't have asked. I just want to watch the fireworks.
Do you know anything about Otis Knox?
Only through his books. I'm a fan, but who isn't? His books fly off the shelves faster than I can put them on.
You don't know anything else?
What a question. His personal life is none of my business.
Why are you here if the shop is closed?
Because I live here? I got a living area in the back. What's with the personal questions? I just came out to watch the fireworks.
Интересно, просто ги питаме някакви супер лични работи.
Sorry, I'll leave you alone.
Thanks.
Добре,
We'll be open tomorrow if you want anything.
извини се. Може би са объркали датата наистина?
Well, blast it.
How is this possible?
I have no idea. Otis Knox's history couldn't have changed. We'd know. High-ranked person like him, alarms would go off in every branch on the planet.
So what should we do? Scrub the mission?
No, we're not licked yet. According to all reports, Otis went missing
Здрасти,
during the
Карво.
fireworks.
Добре
Those
дошъл.
aren't due to start
Бъркам
for
се,
another
бъркам
hour or
се.
so. We still have time. I got the Knox's home address from Nathan. Maybe he's home? If he is, standard protocols apply.
I know. Keep my distance. Don't engage, etc.
Искам да пробвам да я довърша днеска, че да си продължаваме Sleeping Dogs и да почваме и следващата игра, която съм планирал. Ама... Мога да я завърша.
All the windows are dark. I don't think anyone's home.
Knock on the door. If anyone answers, just say you've got the wrong house.
Чакай, тук има човек, бе. Добре. Здрасти, Огънче, добре дошъл
Nobody's
и
home,
добра вечер.
Wells.
Blast it. None of this makes any sense. How could the archive be completely wrong? That photograph is part of the historical record. We're both holding copies of it right now. It's showing no signs of chrono shifting, at least not on my end.
Same here. It's solid as a rock.
There's something we're missing. Let me think. Stand by.
Здравейте, госпожо. Какво се правите там?
Hi, excuse me.
Yes? You need help?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm Evelyn.
А тя... Кой? Кой? Евелин. Lovely garden,
That's a lovely
Евелин.
garden.
Maybe not yet, but I'm working on it.
Are those lupines?
Common mistake. Delphiniums. Not easy to
А
grow
то,
near
не
the water,
бъркайте
but I
люпайн
have
с
mine.
делфиниумс.
Ways.
После да не кажа, че игрите не били образователни.
You have ways, do you?
Ways I'm not sharing. I can tell you, but I'll have to kill you.
Well, is that all?
Huh?
Sorry, never mind.
Wow.
Does Otis
Okay.
Knox live here?
You obviously know that already, or you wouldn't be here. Just to warn you, he keeps his address unlisted for a reason.
Oh, it's not like that.
Hey, you're on his property, not mine. If he can't keep his fans in check, then that's on him.
I'm here on behalf of Nathan.
Nathan, isn't he abroad for the summer? Spain or something?
Yes. He sent me to check on his father.
Skirting the edge of truth there, Fia. Well done. Shh.
Good kid.
So, Is Mr. Knox all right?
As far as I know, Otis and Marla are doing fine. I assume they're out finding a spot
Where
to watch
Marla?
the fireworks.
You're not watching the fireworks yourself?
No, not really my thing. I'm happy here, and these flowers won't unpot themselves.
Do you know where that spot might be?
I assume out on the boardwalk, or maybe the beach.
That's over 3 miles long.
Yeah, I know. Not much help, huh? Sorry. I'm sure they're fine.
5
Come back
километра ли
tomorrow
там
if you
колко?
really want to be sure.
That's sure. Tomorrow.
Key to the
You wouldn't
house?
happen to have a spare key to their house?
Да,
would
естествено,
you?
да, и ще ви
Why
го
do
дам,
you
да.
ask?
As I said, Nathan asked me to check in.
You don't have a key of your own?
Unfortunately not.
Well, I wish I could help, but I don't have a key either. Sorry.
Okay, I will
I'll
leave you
leave you
now.
alone now.
See you around.
Okay.
Nozzo,
Yeah, Fia.
I admit, Noz, I'm at a bit of a loss.
History doesn't lie. It can only be misread. That article I sent you proves Otis Knox was at the bookshop.
Are you absolutely sure about that?
If you see anything in the article that says otherwise, let me know.
Добре, хайде сега ще го четем.
That's all for now, Noz.
I'll leave you to it.
След малко. Otis Knox. Тук не се знае, май нищо не намираме, което вече не сме виждали. Така. Така. Добре, месеци след мистериозното му изчезване на този известния автор Отис Нокс, света на литературата и феновете му все още се чуят какво става. Да. Изчезнал е на 4 юли. Значи ето нещо е станало точно днеска. During the Independence Day fireworks. Добре, значи то... Не го имаме това като информация. Тогава тя не защо какво е, защо прави там. As per reports from his wife. Така, добре, значи ето жена му както е докладвала. Въпреки че много са го търсили и така нататък, не са намерили никой следи от него. Да, някой се чуе дали нарочно не го е направил. И така нататък. Само съжаляват те, дето го обичат, да, така е. Ехос in the dark. Това може би ще означава нещо, аз все още не го виждаме. Тук ще трябва е тази буква, с тази буква, тази. Тия много ги мразят, тия пъзели. И ще псувам много. И ще им кажа, сложихте един сложен пъзел в играта и той беше накрая, за да ме направите гадна. Просто предвиждам го това. Да. Евелин, ще. Да, разбира се. Сега обаче е дали Евелин Нокс, Тя може да ме е братовчетка. Не. Добре, ако кажа I'm not a fan.
Yes,
I'm not a fan.
that's what they are.
I'll leave you alone.
Добре.
See,
Shall we
Yeah.
take another look at this scan?
Да, окей.
It's not shifting, but sure.
Добре. Значи от информацията от техния архив знаем, че той е изчезнал точно по време на фойерверките. Защо изобщо има чудене, аз не мога да разбера. Аз нещо явно изпускам, за да тригърна и те да си кажат нещо по въпроса. Добре, така. Все още липсва след месеци търсене. Широко обхватни търсения, така да го кажем. Така.
The article's text seems to match the known history, from the little I know of it.
Nathan confirms it. He's protected from chrono shifts as long as he remains here, so he'd know if it changed.
Да.
The article's
Nathan.
The article's
Nathan.
Така. Добре. Така, сега. Да, до тук сме го чели. И тук сме го чели, и тук сме го чели. Е, това първото сме го чели, нали?
The article.
Nathan confirmed.
Така, ето. Последно... Аха, ето, тук става интересно. Последно го е видял... Окей, един от съседите му и някакъв от търговците. Там на плажа. И двамата са казали, че е добър човек. Така, приятелски настроен, винаги учтив, винаги с уважение отнасящ се. Не знам думата за това. Внимателен, примерно. Аха, виж се ребот. Как отне парите и работата на огънчето. Аха, терминаторите нападат огънче. Сега да едеш мухи. Ето, Гоши Пайк. Така. Не знаем ясно кой е съседа, че е тази жената. Явно ще трябва някакси да я накараме да ни харесва. Сери бота банна там някакъв, който идва да продава вюъри. Пък те не знаят тия ботове, че аз имам толкова много вюъри. За кога си купувам мъж. То те идват ботовете от мен да купуват вюъри, да продават на другите стримъри. Така. Добре, лесно е било да забравиш, че е толкова известен човек. Да, обаче нямало е нищо необикновено. Така. Така, наследството му, да, докато не се знае той къде е, знае се наследството му, за наследството му. Така. Много престижни награди. Изключително и на Брам Стокър награда за... Аха, значи тези ще са интересните според мене. Midnight Lament and World Fantasy Award for the Vanishing Pier. Значи тук нещо ще има. 81-84. Нещо такова ще правим. Огънче, добре, че имаш две уши. Добре, че имаш две уши тогава. Добре, бе.
Hello again.
Yes?
Оливина.
See,
I'm
Tree.
not here to climb trees. Besides, it wouldn't support my weight.
Айде. Ама чакай, то не, тя сега ще навиди,
That woman is looking right at me. The multi-tool is many things, but stealthy isn't one of them.
Добре, значи сега трябва да я убием просто, я.
Perhaps there's a timeline where that worked, but not this one.
Не? Знаех. Това никога не ми се е случвало. Добре, мога ли да напусна тази зона? Да, мога. Добре, това означава, че не е за...
Where exactly are you going? Is your plan to just wander around until you bump into Otis Knox?
Абсолютно.
No idea. I don't have any better ideas at the moment.
Honestly, neither do I. Alright, I'll leave you to it.
Виж тук така. Сега ще говорим с този приятел. Ще го питаме. Ти видя ли го? Не, той каза, че не го познава.
Sorry.
Thank.
Чакай малко сега. Пари
I
искаш
should
ли?
only
Упс.
No need to do.
Добре. Doors. Той може би е вътре.
Nobody's answering.
Nobody is answering.
As fun as that. The multi-tool can transform into a dozen. The multi-tool can transform into a dozen.
Ха. Ха. Искаш ли
I should
5 лева?
Shall we take another look at
Не.
It's not
Не, не,
the
не.
article?
Nathan,
Nothing.
I'll keep looking on my end.
Добре, де. Не знам, че е изчезнал, защо не търсим и жена му. Я. Не. Ето тук. Значи най-вероятно вече трябва да почна да търся. Ето тук 81-а е за това и за... Ето тук 84-та. Нещо е тук. House of the Hollow Eyes. Moon Rising. Нещо. Това да ми подскаже.
No say.
Защити.
Yeah, Fia.
I.
History. That,
Are you absolutely sure?
if you see,
That's all.
I'll leave.
Добре, не. Интересно, много интересно. Някой, ако има идеи, да дава, ако някой гледа. В момента. Защото аз не съм сигурен точно какво трябва да направим. Пък искам да се опитаме да я минем тая вечер. Добре, бе, мамка. Тук ние можем ли да разкрием още?
No need.
А? Силно, че?
I should. The multi-tool. Nobody's answering.
Няма какво да направим? Нещо изпускам, може би.
The door is locked. I can't rummage through her things when she's standing.
Добре, как да изгоним, бе?
I'm not here besides. Perhaps another time. If there is. Perhaps there's a time. Hello again.
Yes?
I'll leave you.
See?
Perhaps
Искаш ли
there's
да
a
си да
time.
гледам това?
The multi.
Трябва да се опитам, може пък да стане нещо.
That neighbor woman is looking right at me.
Добре. Как да я изгоним? Той искаме да е... Нали няма никъде другаде да ходим тук. Не, опа, чакай, аз не искам да... Нека се върнем. Лампи, нещо...
No say.
Yeah, Fia.
I admit.
History doesn't. That article I sent you proves Otis not.
Are you absolutely sure?
If you see anything in the article that says otherwise, let me know.
That's all for.
I'll leave you.
Shall we take
Чакайте
another look?
малко.
It's not shifting, but sure.
That says otherwise. Според мен не случайно може...
The article's text seems to match.
Nathan confirms it. He's protected from chrono shifts and
If there's anything odd about the photo, I can't see it.
same.
If there's anything odd,
Same.
could this timestamp be wrong?
Maybe, but it matches the time on the clock. Why would both of them be wrong?
Ето!
If there's anything odd about the photo,
Не,
Same.
не бе, два... Датата явно не е... Датата е европейска.
could this timestamp be wrong?
Maybe, but it matches the time on the clock. Why would both of them be wrong?
Датата е европейска, копене!
If there's anything odd,
Same.
if there's anything odd,
Same.
Хем си путни Америка.
OtisKnoxFanClub.com. This is where the photo came from.
Yes. It was one of the first fan sites of the early internet. Whoever owned the site must have taken the photo.
So they took a photo of a book signing event that never happened.
Right. This doesn't smell right.
Can you look up who owned the site?
One way to find out. Checking the domain history. Registered in February of 1993. Elapsed in 1996. Owned by... Adam Cole?
Adam Cole.
Yeah, Adam Cole. A year after Otis Knox went missing, his wife took another clustermate. Husband. The man's name was Adam Cole.
That can hardly be a coincidence, can it?
No, it most
Виж
definitely
ти,
cannot.
това е работата. Я да видим сега Адам Кол. No residence. Mermaid Avenue. Nathan Knox Stepchild. Добре. Айде да ходим.
I don't think anyone lives here, Nozzo. Did the archive get it wrong again?
The archive is never
Dobra,
wrong. It's
teraz
just
tam te
data. You just have to know how to read it. That address is registered in his name. It doesn't necessarily mean he lives there.
I suppose that makes sense.
See? The archive is fine. Something weird is definitely going on, but the archive is fine. It's fine.
Okay, it's fine. Didn't mean to touch a nerve.
Така. Много цъкаме.
Locked.
Виж, то е било през зимата и вижте колко е време.
Are you seeing this, Noz? This photo's been digitally manipulated. This is the original, taken during the winter holiday, and this one has been altered to look like it was taken today.
I see it. That's a relief.
A relief?
That the archive wasn't compromised. It was just this Adam Cole guy playing a trick.
But why? Why bother?
I have no idea. We still have time until the fireworks. Keep looking around.
Не знам. Не. Ли го обърках него? Restoring order. Добре, някъде 2050 е било Restoring Order. Добре, значи какво ли е било? 2. Formation. Government Intervention. 5.
What the? How? Nozzo, did you see that?
What is it?
The answers on this quiz. It's based on history. Our history. Things that nobody of this when should ever know about.
That's impossible.
I know.
Impossible.
Would this Adam Cole be a time traveler?
Absolutely not. We'd know. At least, I assume we'd know. I have no idea. It's above our pay grade either way. Just focus on the job for now. I'll file a report for the brass once we're done.
Опен се сами.
Scanning my hand did nothing.
Present lights. Хоп. Нали фенерче?
Scanning that did nothing.
О. Но мога да застреляме.
Scanning that did nothing. There was a photograph in the trash. That's definitely Otis Knox.
And that boy looks like a young Nathan.
And the one scratched over. Nozzo, is that Marla?
We can't assume anything, but most likely.
Right. I admit, my knowledge of grunge-era courtship rituals is a bit rusty, but scratching out the face of a person in a photograph, typically that means you hate that person, correct?
That's the tradition, yeah.
And this Adam Cole person, he later clusters with Marla Knox, also correct?
Again, yeah.
So why did he scratch out her face?
I have no idea. But I prefer not to speculate until we know more.
Understood. I'll keep digging.
Thanks, Fia. I'll be here.
Интересно, интересно. Ще кажем на бабата. Не мога. Ключо.
Scanning that.
Ням. Компютър. Няма повече. Я, тук нещичко. Нищичко.
There's nothing else.
Не. Exit.
The body is round.
Hey, Mr. Braxton. How are you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Nice to see you here.
Oh, so you found the key after all?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Well, don't let me keep you.
It's good, yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. It has a few shortcomings, I believe. But it's a very good game.
That is one well-stocked first aid kit. Syringes, gauze, slings, all sorts of medicines. Is this normal, Nozzo?
For most people, no. But Marla Knox worked as a nurse for most of her life. Old habits die hard.
For once, I think that the graphics could have been a little bit better. Now, the game is not expensive, so I'll give them that, but it's just my personal wish, right? It's not really a critique or something like that. The voice acting is good. The music is nice. What I really dislike is the way Wadjeteye just designs their puzzles. I like the game because of the story. The puzzles are not so entertaining. It's more like matching names or reading something in an article. But that's typical for their games. So it just, again, I wish it had a little bit more puzzles from like point and clicks from the classical era. But yeah, indeed, you're correct. The art is very different from what they usually, go for. But you know, probably it's not very, it's not, it's not the best comparison, but if you compare it to, for example, because this game has some kind of cutscenes, right? And if you compare them to Broken Sword 1, 20th Anniversary Edition, the ones in Broken Sword look much better. And I really don't know if this is what they were going for. Maybe that just was their, you know, aim, purpose or whatever. Or maybe that's a new engine and they gotta learn how to utilize it better.
That is much better.
But it's a very good game. I like the main character, the side
This
characters
scrapbook
too.
looks
I like
recently
the
looked
story.
through. It's open on this page. Shame about all the water damage. I wonder why they kept it.
Okay, we know it's the 14th, and it's air, so it's not January, it's not February, it's not March, right? It's one of those colder months.
There are two identical photographs here, so I doubt they'll miss the one. I've already taken. If there is a reason for that, I don't see it. Perhaps there's.
Isn't like. Okay.
That's the owner of Boardwalk Books, or a younger version of him at least. And the woman with him, is that Marla Knox?
It matches the archive photos, so I'm going to assume yes.
Looks like.
Не, още. Bin.
The bin appears to be empty. The bin appears.
Why? Добре, сега ще питаме бабата най-различни работи.
Yes?
Is this a photo of Otis Knox and his family?
That's them, sure enough. But why did you scribble out Marla like that?
Oh, it wasn't me. But you're sure that's Marla?
I'd recognize that necklace anywhere. But who did that to her picture? They ought to be ashamed.
I have no idea.
Can't imagine why anyone would do such a thing to her. She's the light of the neighborhood.
Знаех си, че е това!
Did you say Marla was the light of the neighborhood?
That's what Otis calls her anyway. Guess it caught on. But I can't deny it's true. Always smiling, waving, helping everyone who needs helping. You'd think she'd be more private being married to someone so famous. I'm more private than she is.
I'll leave you alone now.
Добре.
See you around.
Айде, да ходим да презентваме. Хоп.
Huh. So the key to this scanner lock was Marla.
That explains why her face was
Много
scratched out in
ясно.
that photo you found. Probably to prevent anyone else from using it.
Nozzo, what are you doing?
What? What's going on?
Never mind. It's gone now.
What happened?
I felt the time stream. It was faint, but it was there. Did you open a portal?
No. And even if I wanted to, you know you have to be outdoors for it to work.
Right. Of course. I've just been working too hard. Must be.
I'll keep monitoring, Fia.
Я тук. Давай, свети. Добре. Какво е това?
Looks to be a crudely drawn map of the Coney Island boardwalk. There's a spot marked with an X. Should be easy to find.
Окей. Явно там искат да се срещнат. Или там ще има нещо. Или там е изчезнал, понеже той там явно прави пътуване във времето някакво.
No way. No blasting way. You seeing this?
Yeah.
Is that what I think it is?
A quansonic wave generator.
I thought the quansonic particle wasn't discovered until the 2040s.
It wasn't.
So Adam Cole is experimenting with time travel 60 years early.
Impossible. If he was, we'd know. But this whole mission is full of impossible things.
What do we know about this Adam Cole person?
You read the same archive entry as me, Fia. We barely know anything. I'm going to go have a chat with Nathan Knox. Stand by, Fia. And don't touch that generator.
Don't touch that generator. Oh, we'll touch it. Touch.
Is she finished already?
Not quite. I wanted to ask you about Adam Cole.
My stepfather. Why?
We just want to fill in some gaps.
But he has nothing to do with what happened, does he? He didn't even meet my mother until a year after. Honestly, I barely knew the guy. So I bring him into this.
Well, it's hard to know how to put this, but... He was, experimenting with time travel.
What?
It's true. His name came up while Fia was investigating. She looked into him. He knew things he shouldn't have known. Knowledge of the future. He had photos of your family, a key to your house, but we know next to nothing about him. So, anything you can tell us will be useful.
This is...
I know. It's a lot.
No. This is ridiculous. I asked you to find out what happened to my father, not butt into my mother's private life. How dare you?
Look, Mr. Knox. This is much bigger than we assumed.
I don't care. My mother was happy. After everything that happened, she deserved to be happy. And you want to ruin that? Over my dead body. You'll be hearing from my lawyer. Goodbye.
Ако срахме работата.
You heard all that?
I did, yeah. So what now? Do we abort?
No. The protocol is clear. We can't let this lie. Anomalies like this must be investigated.
But if he sues us...
The brass knows what we're doing. They gave us the green light. Just keep treading lightly. You know the drill. I'll keep digging on my end. We are going to figure this out.
Добре. Машин.
What exactly are you...
Just making sure it...
Leave the I can't believe I even have to say that.
Добре,
I'd
айде
rather keep them
загасваме. Добре, айде да ходим към плажот. Плажот, хайде.
That's them, isn't it? Otis and Marla Knox.
Yeah, that's them.
So what should I do? Hang back? Keep an eye on them until the fireworks?
Someone is experimenting with time travel 50 years too early. Getting to the bottom of that is our priority now.
So you're saying I can approach them?
Yeah, just, well, you know, be careful.
Aren't I always?
You've always been a terrible liar.
I know.
Окей.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Sorry to bother you, but are you Mr. and Mrs. Knox?
That's a good question. What would you say, my love? Are we Mr. and Mrs. Knox?
Not tonight, we're not. We're just two people enjoying the fireworks, which should have started by now. Come on, I'm not getting any younger.
Do you know Boardwalk Books? A shop about a mile down the strip.
Sure. Who doesn't?
Why do you ask?
Were you scheduled to have a book signing there? At Boardwalk Books?
Yeah, around December last year, I think.
No, I mean tonight.
Tonight? Why the hell would I do a book signing tonight? Tonight is all about Marla and me. I'm sure you get the hint.
Nathan sent me.
He did?
Yes, he is worried. Asked me to check up on you.
Well, you can tell him we're fine. Nothing to worry about.
Odd that he didn't reach out himself. He writes to us every week. You're not telling the entire truth, are you?
Pardon?
I can tell. Always been good at that. But it doesn't matter. We just want to enjoy our 4th of July in peace. So if you don't mind.
Are either of you familiar with a man named Adam Cole?
Can't say I am. Marls?
Not me. Sorry. Why?
This Adam Cole, whoever he is, seems to have an unhealthy obsession with you.
An obsessive fan? Oh no, never had one of those before.
Not of you, of your clustermate.
Marla's got a fan?
Huh. Well, it's about time. Why should you have all the fun?
Yeah, enjoy that fun. It gets old fast.
Marla, you're friendly with the shop owner, aren't you?
Jesus, what are you implying?
Oh, nothing like that. I just mean...
He's my brother, if you must know.
Marla.
Sorry, Otis, but that kind of gossip we don't need. Just leave Liam alone, please. He likes his life simple, and we try to keep it that way.
And speaking of keeping away...
Right. Look, this is serious. Adam Cole seems to be stalking you.
I hate to say it, but the only one bothering us tonight is you.
We just want to enjoy our evening alone. We don't have many of those. I'm sure you understand.
I'll leave you alone now.
Thank you.
I don't need to mess with that. I see no point in...
Добре. Айде да ходим тук така. Я. Окей. Може да говорим с него нещо. Ти не знаеш само първите имена на
Excuse me.
Liam.
You're
Lisa.
Liam, correct? Marla Knox's brother.
Yeah, that's me. Is she
Hello,
okay?
hello.
Oh yes, she's fine. I'm just checking in on the family, on behalf of Nathan.
Oh, well, any friend of Nathan's is a friend of mine. Love that kid like a son.
So you're close with Otis Knox and his family? Because earlier you said that you didn't know him.
What was I supposed to say? I hate lying, but they like their privacy. So do I. The last thing I need are his fans swarming this place.
Wouldn't fans swarming this place be a good thing?
You'd think that, but no. I like things simple.
Simple. On the Coney Island boardwalk.
Selling books is simple. Dealing with Otis's fans bugging me for his address is not. So please don't blab.
Lips are sealed. I'm
That's
curious. If you're so close to Marla and Otis, why are you here alone?
Alone?
They're watching the fireworks about halfway down the boardwalk. Why are you here instead of with your sister?
Oh, they wanted to be by themselves tonight. I'm okay with that. Otis has more than proven himself. I trust him now.
Otis proved himself. Why did he have to do that?
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Let's just say he didn't make the best first impression, but he's good now.
Because he's famous?
No. Not exactly. Never mind. Forget it.
Что много интересно.
Otis is good now, implying he wasn't good before.
I said never mind, okay? I let it go ages back. So should you.
Otis implied.
I said never. I let it.
Sorry.
Thanks.
Perhaps there's a Perhaps.
Я чакай малко да питаме Лелята. Лелята може да знае какво е станало. Я.
Hello again.
Yes?
Did you know the Knox family before Otis became famous?
They moved in just after me, so yeah.
What was Otis like?
Why? What have you heard?
Just curious. I imagine becoming a celebrity changes people.
For the worse, usually, but not Otis. Fame suits him. The year he released his first book, it all stopped.
You said it all stopped when Otis wrote his first book. What stopped?
The drinking, the ear-splitting fights. God, those two could go at it. Almost called the police once, but figured it was none of my business. I know better now. It all worked out, thank heaven, but if things went the other way... Well, like I said, it all worked out.
The drinking?
That man could put it away. The bottles I'd see stacked up on trash day? Well, no point in thinking about the bad old days. Like I said, it all worked out.
There were fights.
If you lived here back then, you wouldn't be asking that question. The screaming from those two. She ran away once, told me she was gonna stay with her brother, begged me not to tell her husband, but she was back home the next day like nothing happened. I almost called the police, but figured it wasn't my business. It all worked out in the end, but if it didn't, well, no point in thinking about that.
What do you mean, it all worked out?
Well, like I said, it all stopped. The fights, the drinking, everything. Otis sold his first book, and within the year, he was completely transformed.
You really think one has to do with the other?
I don't know what else it could be.
Could you tell me again what...
Well, like I said, it all stopped. Otis...
You really think one has...
I don't know.
I'll leave you alone.
See you around...
Excuse me.
Кажем по въпроса.
So I heard some stories about Otis, about how different he was back in the day.
Different? Yeah, that's one way of putting it. He drank like a fish. Said it was part of his process. I'm just glad he fixed things before it was too late.
Marla tried to run away, didn't she?
No try about it. It was all arranged. She just learned she was pregnant. She told me everything. Asked me to help her get away. So I booked her a room at the Hotel Commonwealth. Got her a train ticket for the next morning to our cousin's place in Georgia. But then it all got better. They came around the next day, hand in hand, like nothing happened.
Did you get that, Nozzo? The Commonwealth Hotel?
I got it. The address is close to your position, but it was torn down by your win.
Give me the address anyway. You never know.
she didn't leave him after all. Why the change of heart?
Beats the hell out of me. I thought she was out of her mind. She swore up and down that he was a changed man. I might have laughed in her face, but the kicker? She was right. He hasn't touched a drop since. And you've met them, right? Tell me you've never seen two people more in love. Something must have put the fear of God into him. Made him realize all he stood to lose. Lots of time has passed since then. Took a while for him to earn my trust. But earn it he did. I'm proud to call him my brother-in-law.
You said a long time has passed since Otis had his epiphany. Do you know how much time?
20-some-odd years ago? Time flies.
20 years exactly?
Something like that. Maybe more, maybe less. I know I had just bought this place. Was working around the clock fixing it up. My only bed was an old sofa. That's why I got Marla the room at the Commonwealth. Probably for the best. If Otis came looking for her here, I might have punched his face in.
You said
20
a
години.
long time has... Do you know...
Like a,
20 years exactly?
something like that. I know I had just bought my own. Probably.
You said...
Или без да
I
искам.
my own. Probably.
Sorry.
Thanks.
No need to do that.
Не бе.
Sounds like Otis Knox had a real change of heart when Marla left him. A real epiphany moment.
Could be. There's nothing about it in the archive. Nothing much about his personal life at all, come to think of it. I wonder...
You wonder
You
what?
wonder what, exactly?
Otis Knox's timeline ranking is the highest there is. If anyone changed it, we'd know. But his family, they were fair game. If there was minimal archived information about his family to start with, then someone could change things without tripping any alarms. It would have to be subtle, but it could be done.
It sounds like he changed into a different person overnight. Could that be relevant?
We all go through things that change us. That's nothing special. But with everything we found in that secret basement, I don't know. I can't rule anything out.
Any word from Nathan Knox?
Just a boilerplate letter from his lawyer. I've passed it along to the brass.
I'd like to see this so-called change of heart for myself. Can we do that?
Sure, if we can pinpoint what that day actually was. Any idea what that could be?
I think I may know when Otis's change of heart might have been.
You do? Okay, tell me.
Аз сега не знам кой месец сме. Ние сме юни, бе. Ние сме юли. Не знам. Не знам как сега не мога да... Защото не...
July.
Айде, аз знам, бе. Я знам. Просто ще избера десети. Първата му книга не мога да сетя кога беше написана. 70-та или 71-та? Кога беше написана? Или не, чакай. Не, първата с награда 70 и някоя. Не знам, избирам 73.
1973.
I'm not sure that's right. This is a high-ranking person. Are you...
Now that you put it that way, I'm not sure at all. Let me think about it some more.
I'll do the same.
Добре.
Any idea on when Otis's epiphany could have taken place?
Did you look around the Knox's residence? Maybe a document or something?
Така е,
That
Карбо,
could give us
така
a
е.
clue to part of it.
Any idea?
Did you look around the Knox's residence? That could give us...
That's all for now.
I'll leave you.
Чакайте сега, първо. А, 77-ма. Ние нали видяхме там? Деца чудих какъв месец е. Къде беше? Къде беше? Е, тук е така, скраббука. 14. Е, това е. Само, че...
Looks like he opened his shop just in time for Halloween.
Октомври! Да, Карбо, да. Обаче трябва да сме точни. Явно не може... Играта не е направена той да може да го пробваш, нали? Да е един от всичките тези на Р, които завършват. Обаче тя казва. Тя казва, ето. Октомври, мисля, че е това. Добре, хайде. Октоберфест, ама той не е октомври месец Октоберфест.
So much for that. There's just a vacant lot at that address.
Чакай.
Nozzo,
Yeah, Fia.
I think
You do?
October the 14th, 1977.
Yeah, I think you may be right.
Let's hope so.
Okay, checking to see if we can tunnel from your current landing point. That will save us some time. And accepted. Head over. It should be ready to go by the time you get there.
We are there. Айде. Не знам, питай ги тях.
Timefall successful. Going local again now. Same outfit as before?
I didn't have time to program in the specs for anything new, but most 1990s fashions were inspired by the 1970s. You'll fit right in.
You've got nothing else on file?
Nothing aside from the white polyester disco suit that I once generated for Duffy.
Tempting, but no, definitely not. But if I need to infiltrate a
disco
dance
suit,
hall, I'll let you know.
I'll keep it prepped. Standing by.
Добре.
Nozzo,
Yeah?
let's say I find this Adam Cole, and let's say he did muck around with Otis Knox's past. What should we do?
We deal with him, however you can.
Right. I thought as much.
I'll be here if you need me.
It's...
I see no reason to bother her.
Okay, how do I?
That man is as high as the lunar space station. I doubt talking to him would yield anything useful.
Хай.
That
As the
man is
lunar
as high...
Space Station, добре, това ме хареса.
I'll just take a quick look. Here are all the guests who signed in today. There are quite a lot of them. This name is unfamiliar. This name.
Yeah.
This name is this name is this name this tempting, but I'm not searching each room.
Другата е добра, наистина, прав си.
That man.
Добре,
Also,
да.
what about Otis Knox's high timeline impact ranking?
Hmm?
If this Adam Cole altered Otis's life and we alter Adam's life, this could alter Otis Knox's history, couldn't it? Something we should never ever do. The rankings must be maintained and all.
Nothing's ever easy, is it? Figure out what happened. Only then can we decide what to do about it.
One step at a time.
That's all we can do.
In this wen, that beach contains more broken glass and dirty.
Добре, тук.
That location is a cigar shop in this wen. No need to.
Добре, тук.
I shouldn't. I shouldn't.
Да, we don't want to uproot it. Искаме обаче да оставим нещо.
Perhaps there's a timeline where that. I don't see. I shouldn't. Nobody's home. There we go. Good thing the Knox family never changed their locks in 15 years.
Вече знаете какво да направите още утре. О, това изглежда по съвсем различен начин. This looks take us directed Sulibin 428 6.
Psilubin.
A medicine commonly used for diabetes. It was discontinued in the late 70s.
So Otis Knox was diabetic.
It appears so.
И алкохолик. Идея за следващия роман. Смятай. Значи, за какво? Той всъщност нещо, но не е бил май в... Не е обичал много жена си. Или тя не е била най-добрият човек на планетата и... брат е просто е бил идиот. Членове 31. Окей, да, притежава е точно това книжарничката. Така, добре. Окей, било е много приятно да се говори с него, знава е много за литературата и е бил много мил и приветстващ човек, и приветлив човек. Приветлив. Окей, той даже държал магазина отворен по времето на електронните четци и не е продал магазин. Отказва няколко сделки да му купят магазина. Всъщност се запомням като много приятен човек. Добре, хайде да ходим към магазина, да видим какво става. Grand opening.
Nobody seems to be in. The store must... That payphone seems broken, but perhaps I could make use of this telephone directory. Who should I look up?
Liam.
No entry.
Добре.
No entry. No entry. No entry. I don't know her last name. No.
Добре.
I shouldn't bother. I shouldn't bother. I shouldn't bother.
Nozzo,
Yeah, Fia.
what hotel?
The Commonwealth.
Right. What hotel did Liam say? Right. That's all.
I'll leave you.
Evelyn.
This name is unfamiliar. This name is unfamiliar. This name is This. This name is This name is
Nozzo,
Yep.
what hotel did?
The Commonwealth.
Right. That's all.
I'll leave.
Liam Whiteman. Нещо.
M. Whiteman. Liam's surname is Whiteman, so it must be his sister's original name as well. This has to be it.
14 нова серия.
No need.
Ние просто влезнахме. Hello!
Oh, good God.
Кой сте? Здрасте. Не ти е добре, май.
Is that...
Running comparison scan. Impossible. That's Otis Knox.
But he's alive in the future.
I
Просто ме
know.
превзел
The
живота ми.
scan compared him to every public photo of him from 1977. It's him.
That should be a 5-alarm situation back home, right?
It should.
Then how?
Occam's razor. If Otis Knox is dead in 1977, then that man you saw on the beach in 1993, that's not Otis Knox. Get back there. Confront him. Use whatever means necessary. Find out who the hell he is.
And what about Marla?
This was her hotel room. She's involved. Somehow. Do whatever you need to do.
Yeah, lying bitch.
Nozzo, I know there's a whole impact ranking thing, but under the circumstances, should I search the body?
Okay, but don't take anything.
Yeah, take everything.
Wallet, keys, assorted odds and ends, nothing that explains.
Leave the body.
I'd better leave the.
Това е. Чао, аз заминавам. Аре, с пистолета отивам директно. Защо се привличаш директно? Давай да ходим да го стреляме. Сега няма да е там, нали? Тук ще е.
Sorry to bother you again, but
What?
I was told you were a very different person before you were famous.
It's no secret. I used to drink a lot.
Used to.
Yeah, completely dry these days.
I see. And that cooler of beer next to you?
That's for me.
Really?
Yes?
That's a lot of beer for one person.
My parents came from Germany.
It's also none of her business, Marls.
Right. It's none of your business.
Of course. Sorry.
Нали не се е разменил тялото с жена си? Също така.
I know the truth, Otis.
Truth? Of what?
That you're not really Otis Knox.
Huh?
Otis Knox was murdered 15 years ago.
I don't think he was.
Okay, that's enough. We've been nice. We've been patient. We
Oh,
humored
tja,
you
je dra,
because
hè?
we didn't want to cause a scene in public. But there's a line, and you've crossed it.
I'm sorry, but I'm telling the truth. His body was found in a hotel room.
Oh? Oh, is that right? Found by who? Exactly.
By me.
Sorry if I don't believe you. You're making this up.
I promise I'm not.
Marls, let it go. She knows. I told you this could happen eventually.
But Otis, you can't. Not now. We were so close.
I know, but it's time.
Time for what? What's this about?
I'll tell you everything. But first, help an old guy up, will you?
Не. Стреляй.
As fun as
Стреляй.
the multi-tool.
I have nothing to say.
Come on. Oof. Thanks.
Okay.
40 years till I can get my next Anderson injection. Not sure I'm gonna last that long. Figured it out yet? Come on, Fia. I refuse to believe you're this slow.
I never told you my name.
Depends on your point of view, doesn't it? Always a gnarly subject where time travel is concerned.
You're Adam Cole.
I plan to be, but not yet. Come on, you've almost got it.
You're a time traveler.
Used to be. I haven't been for a long time. Come on.
А това е
You're
колегата.
so close.
No, it can't be.
Blasted
Okay.
Fia. You really haven't figured this out? Did I teach you nothing or what?
No.
Duffy.
Duffy.
Hi, Fia. You haven't aged a day.
Duffy.
Don't understand it. How?
And hi, Nazo. I assume you're listening? Let me guess, he's sputtering and frantically grabbing for the protocol guide.
No one. Shut up.
Oh, I wish I could hear him.
It's good to see you again.
Same, Fia. For whatever that's worth. How long has it been? For you?
Only a few weeks.
15 some odd years for me. But you already know that.
You killed Otis Knox.
I am Otis Knox.
You know blasting well what I mean. You murdered a man. You sent his body back in your place, made us think you were dead. And you've been living as him ever since.
You're not wrong, but I meant what I said. As far as history is concerned, I am him. I suggest you really think about what that means.
So you didn't kill yourself?
Kill myself? Is that what you thought? I was sure I made it look like an accident.
No. We figured you were too smart to forget something as important as that.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
Why do this, Duffy? Why put us through this?
Do you really need to ask that? My reason is right behind you.
Oh, please.
It's the truth. I don't need any better reason than that.
Nozzo, what do we do? There must be some protocol for this.
There is, but
None of them apply to me. You know the rules. The rankings must be preserved. And what's my ranking again?
Hi.
Yeah, high, which means you can't touch me.
We may not be able to touch you yet, but Otis Knox disappeared after the fireworks, according to the historical record, which means after that, you're fair game.
Yeah, but until then, we're on my time. Time which I intend to use. Marla, this is it. Not the way I expected it to be, but...
It's not fair. It's just not fair.
I know. But it's been worth it. Every last second. Damn it. It's starting.
I thought we'd have more time. Just a little more time.
I know. We always think there's more time. Until there isn't.
I love you. You saved my life. In every sense of the word.
And I love you. You and Nathan gave my life meaning. More than I ever imagined possible. I'll see you again. I promise you that.
You'd better.
Fia, let's take a walk.
A walk?
History says the last two people to see Otis Knox were a shop owner on the Strip and one of my neighbors. Can't upset the rankings, can we? Brass will accuse me of many things, but not that. So let's go. Go ahead and say it.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
You still can't lie worth a damn.
This is all crazy, Duff. Beyond crazy.
If you really believe that, then I'm sorry.
Well, at least you're sorry. I saw your dead body. You have no idea what that was like.
It wasn't mine. It was Otis Knox.
Blast it, Duff. You killed a man and took over his identity for 15
What a
years. You still haven't told me why.
It's complicated.
We have time.
No, we really don't. Hey, Liam!
Oh, hey, Otis. I thought you and Sis wanted to be alone tonight.
We did, but I just wanted to return this Ash Bless book you gave me.
Now? That could have waited until tomorrow, or
Any
any
more?
time.
Doing it now. I also wanted to say,
Hmm?
I love you like a real brother. You know that? Thank you for everything.
You feeling okay?
Never better. Enjoy the fireworks. See you around.
Sure. See you around.
Gonna miss that big lug. Would you believe that in the original history, Otis forced Liam to hold a book signing today? On the 4th of July, for God's sake. At least I managed to spare him that indignity.
We did wonder why that photograph was faked.
Yeah, that was me. I figured that the only real risk was if someone came back in time to check. If they did that, the jig was up anyway. I always wondered if Liam could tell the difference, you know? Between me and the original. Looking back, he must have known, but he never said anything. Not once. The original Otis and Liam never got along. Maybe he felt I was an improvement.
Improvement or not, you can't go around history killing people.
How many people have you killed on the job?
It was for the job.
So just because we had permission, that made it okay?
You're just making excuses for yourself, trying to justify what you did.
I don't need to justify it. Otis Knox deserved to die. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Anyway, here's the next stop.
И кавал. Няма проблем.
Ms. Sherman!
Please, call me Evelyn. I've told you a million times.
Not gonna happen. I just wanted to give you that advanced copy of the first Thirst I promised you.
You're kidding. You're doing that now?
It hits stores next week. If we wait much longer, it won't be special anymore. Here you go. Sign and everything.
Thank you. My nephew's gonna flip. He loved your last one.
You have a good night, Miss Sherman.
Evelyn.
Sure. Evelyn. Let's go, Fia.
Evelyn.
Such a trip, that lady. Cooks an amazing roast. She says it's the herbs. Giving her a signed copy of my last book was the least I could do in return.
How did you rewrite all those books anyway? Did you write them all from memory?
God, no. Would you believe I had to jury-rig a Quansonic generator just to pull copies of Otis Knox's books from the previous timeline? I thought about changing a few words here and there, putting my own spin on them. It was so tempting. You've no idea. But I didn't. Not once. Old habits die hard, I guess. Say something, Fia, for God's sake.
Was it worth it?
Yes. 1,000,000 times over. The fireworks will be over soon.
You know what happens after?
Yes, I know the protocol. You'll take me to a landing point, then Nazo will beam over a fresh chrono suit for me, then you'll bring me back.
And if you refuse?
You shoot me, with no consequences whatsoever.
Will that be necessary?
No. No, it won't. Come on. There's a great spot to watch the fireworks, just over here.
Аз мисля, че нещата няма е така просто.
Huh?
It's quite breathtaking.
Да се развият
Still on the same
съвсем
wavelength
спокойно.
even after all this time. The future may be home, but it seems like such a sterile place now. Home is where the love is, and there is no love there. Or maybe I'm just literally stuck in the past. See this boat? It's mine. My plan was to disappear, just like history says I did. Then I would slip into a new identity and work my way back, be with Marla again.
As Adam Cole.
Yes, I'm sorry, Fia. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry too, Duffy. This is the last thing I want to do.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm not sorry for what I did 15 years ago. Not ever. I'm sorry for that.
What the... Duffy? What did you do?
See you soon, Fia.
Fia? Fia! Blast it! Duffy, what did you do to her?
You there, Nas? I'm sorry it came to this. Better hit that rewind button, for all the good it'll do.
Activating ERP.
Damn it. It's starting.
I thought we'd have more time.
Oh, it worked. I'd recognize that look anywhere. How many times has it been?
What the hell happened?
Ah, got it. So this is the first time. When you took my hand to help me out of that chair, I dosed you with morphobite, absorbed
Да.
through the skin.
Morphobite?
Виждах се какво ще стане,
Hardened
като нахване за
stomach acid.
ръката.
Takes about 20 or 30 minutes for the effects to take hold. It's not pleasant, but you seem to already know that.
You poisoned me.
Don't worry. The cure is easy enough to obtain in about, 62 years.
What?
Excellent, Fia. It's the only cure. We have a few vials in the first aid kit. You need to get back here.
Run back home to Kronazen, Fia. You have just enough time. It's too bad I'll be long gone by the time you get back.
I'll figure this out, Duffy. One way or another.
Well, good luck with that. I've had 15 years to plan this. Marla, I'll see you soon.
You'd better.
Bye, Fia. And I'm sorry.
I hope you're happy. I really... forget it.
Какво по дяволите?
Fia, we don't landing point now.
Окей.
How long have I got, Nozo?
20 or 30 minutes, give or take. The landing point is 5 minutes away. You have time. I've got the antidote ready to go. I'll administer it as soon as you arrive. Fia, you're not exactly hurrying.
What'll happen next?
We've done all we can. The brass will assign someone to look for Duffy, but
They won't find him.
I ran a scan for him. 50 years worth of data from your current win. Every camera feed, every publicly available photo. Absolutely nothing. He's gone.
So he's getting away.
That doesn't matter, Fia.
Of course it blasting matters.
You're dying. Focus on that.
Can you send me back after you'd cured me?
It won't work.
Why not? Just send me back to the exact second I left from.
We've been through this before, remember? We can't risk another Crovergence.
So? I've managed once before.
In your weakened state, it would kill you. For real. The rewinds won't be enough. So no, I'm not doing it.
Okay.
I suppose that's it then. Heading to the landing point.
I'll activate your jump as soon as you're clear. And I'm sorry.
Okay.
Come on, Come on. Come on, Fia.
Добре.
Fia? The chronosuit? Come on.
There has to be another way.
I know you don't like leaving a job unfinished, but you'll be the one who's finished if you don't get back here.
There is absolutely no cure for morphobite in 1993.
None. I'm reading about it now. The antidote takes years to make. You don't have that kind of time, even with time travel. Plus, you'd need access to quantonic particles, and in 1993, that's impossible.
Nozo, I do have access to quantonic particles in 1993.
You do?
Това, бе.
The machine in the secret basement, remember?
Да.
Fia, you're not suggesting that rusty heap of spare parts and circuit boards?
The very same.
That's crazy!
What's the worst that could happen?
I'd give you a list, but we don't have the time. Even if that machine worked, the particles are only part of the cure. There are several other steps, and
Do you want to catch Duffy or what?
not at the cost of your life.
You have your finger over the rewind button.
Always.
Then you won't let that happen. Send me all the data you have on this cure. Quanmexilin, was it?
It's in the archive.
We're gonna do this, Nozo. And I am
Okay.
going to die trying. As many times as it takes.
I don't like this. If you want to come back,
Right. Blood sample, sodium nitrate, buformin, phytofusion. All in less than 30 minutes. Easy.
Джей Сапляк. Чакайте да сейвнем. Добре, сега. Така.
Marla?
You better get a move. Duffy told me what Morpha by Duff. You don't want to find out for.
Otis was diabetic, wasn't he?
Not that it's any of your business, but yeah. He carried those pills around wherever he went. Probably died with them too.
Ага, добре.
What exactly happened 15 years ago?
Should you really be wasting your time like this?
It's my time to waste.
Well, like Bobby Brown says, that's your prerogative. Ask whatever. I'm not the one who's dying.
How did you and Duffy meet?
I picked him up at a concert.
You what?
I thought I was saying goodbye to my abusive husband and the city for good. So when I met him, I thought, why not? Why not have a little fun before I leave?
So you brought him back to your room at the Commonwealth Hotel?
Yeah, but Otis was waiting for me when we got there. He had the devil in his eyes, let me tell you. If Duffy wasn't with me, I'm sure he would have killed me. And Nathan.
Nathan?
I just learned I was pregnant. That's why I was leaving. Duffy saved us and gave up everything to do it. So don't you dare tell me he did wrong.
That can't be right. If Marla or Nathan died in the original history, Otis Knox's history would have changed too. And it didn't. This doesn't add up.
There's more to this than you're telling me, Marla. I know it.
I don't care what you know. Now hurry home before your stomach turns to gravel. I don't want to watch.
How much do you actually know?
I know everything, Fia Quinn. Or should I say, Fia Quinn and Frank Nazarelli.
We call him Nozzo.
I know.
You're really okay with all this?
You mean getting rid of you so you'll leave us alone? Of course I am.
I mean, murdering your husband, poisoning me.
My husband is the man who just left. And as for the poison, the cure is 70 years that away. Clock's ticking.
I already found out.
Oh, right. Time loops. Then you already know that this is pointless. Just go. Leave me alone.
There's more to this.
I don't care. Now hurry. I don't.
I'd better.
Yeah.
No point. The hotel doesn't exist. Not in this one, anyway. This thing must be able to help.
Само дето идва. Чакайте да сейвнем. Да лоднем. Не, няма да стане. Нека да се умрем.
Have to hurry. Oh god, here it comes. Ugh. Blasted god.
Oh, it worked. I'd recognize that look anywhere. How many
No.
Somehow I don't run back home to Krona's End, Fia. It's too bad I'll be long gone.
I'll figure.
Well, good luck with that. Marla.
You'd.
Bye.
I really.
Have to hurry.
Вече в него има хапчета, така че нека да му вземем хапчетата.
He was carrying a small bottle of diabetes pills with him. I don't need much. I'll just take one.
Окей. Добре, сега. Аз бях точно където. Много съм тъп.
I shouldn't
Не я прутят, само е така леко.
If there is a reason. If there is a reason. Have to hurry. Oh God, here it comes.
Добре.
How?
You.
I'm not. Believe me. Run back. It's too. Well.
You'd.
Bye.
I hope you're happy. I really. Forget it.
I'm not here. Besides, it wouldn't support my. Perhaps there's a time.
Аре.
Hello.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to have any buformin?
What's that?
I'm not sure, but I need some.
If you don't know what it is, then
Do you know where I?
why do you ask?
I really need.
You don't even know what it.
Maybe.
Sorry. Can't help you.
I'll leave you alone.
See you around.
Excuse me. You said a long time. Do you?
Like I said,
20.
something. I know I own probably.
Sorry. No point. Have to hurry. That man is as. I
Аре.
see no reason to.
Чакай малко, ти не си запазваш нещата, да. Ние пак няма да. Тук трябва наведнъж да го изиграеш.
I'd better. Perhaps another tack.
Къде, че трябва наведнъж да го изиграеш.
I see no reason. I see no point. In this when, that be. I've already. If there is a reason. Perhaps if there is a reason. I don't see. The multi-tool. to hurry.
Не знам.
Oh god, here it comes.
Oh, it worked. I'd recognize that look anywhere. How many times has it been?
Too many.
You always were stubborn. Run back home to Kronazen, Fia. You have just enough time. It's too bad I'll be long gone by the time you get back.
Yeah.
Well, good. Marla,
You'd bet.
bye.
I hope you're happy. I really.
Чакайте сега. Я инжекция.
Come on, there has to. An
No, seriously.
Well, that was unpleasant, but I got it.
Защо тук имаше като цена тотално излишно, както и да е. Сега. Да отидем в... Така.
Right, that's done. Look at that. My blood is swimming with consonic time stream particles. Wait, does that mean I'm chronolocked?
No, just the syringe, and whatever is inside it.
So this syringe is immune to changes in the time stream?
That's right.
Which
Ah,
means
so
it won't
Stannis,
pop
man.
out of existence when I loop again.
That's also right.
Well, that'll save some time at least. Anyway, one
Добре.
step down, 4 to go.
I'll be here.
No point. Have to hurry.
Не, няма да успея. Няма да успея. Да отидем и да се умрем. Здрасти, Робо Пауър, добре дошъл. Как я караш? Добра ти вечер. Чайте да отидем да умрем пред къщата на тия.
Here it comes.
Добре, така.
It worked.
Сега отиваме, може би,
Recognize that
за...
look anywhere. How many times has it been?
We're not, no matter.
It won't run. It's
I'll fix.
well, Marla.
You'd bet.
Bye.
I hope you're. I really.
Сега. Сейвам. Номер 4. Сега.
No point.
Не.
Have
Не,
to
трябва да
hurry.
пътуваме назад във времето. Там не е хапчето.
I'll just take this again. Sorry, Otis.
Добре, сега обаче.
exciting. Nobody see. I shouldn't. Who should I look up?
Nerede?
Aha, she does have a telephone number listed. I'll make a note of
Tamam.
it.
Ага.
No.
Да, ние преди нямахме името, явно заради това. Make a note of it. Мога ли да отида да се обаря? Ето тук така. Yeah.
No answer. The formula is incomplete. I'll just crack open this pill capsule and add it to my blood.
Аз точно се бях притеснил малко, че пак ще стане едно обикаляне, пък вижте то как било. Добре бе, дайте да пробваме на тая кака баба да я се обадим. Ето като сме умрели. Не, умирам. Умирам.
Hello?
Не ме обръщайте внимание, може да ме заровиш градината.
Well, I suppose. Well,
You'd.
bye.
I hope you're happy.
Добре.
I really. Oh, forget it.
Мамата. Тя ми при мамата. Ще се обадим всяка с вечерта, тя нощ ще се притесни и ще каже някой е умрял, кой ми звъни? По това време само някой е умрял може да ми звъни. Сега нещо ще изземем. Не знам, ще видим каква ще се окаже.
There's a small plastic bag labeled sodium nitrate. I'll just nick that.
Nick it.
I'll just add these
Малко прилича на кокаин.
treated blood.
И сега.
I'm in the wrong when for that. Have
Айде.
to hurry.
Давай. Бам.
There we go, little sapling. Let nature
Little
do its thing.
sapling. Хайде, nature, do your thing.
Have to hurry.
Have to hurry. Хайде. Вземай тук клонката с... Правим чай.
Here goes everything.
А то се ядяло директно ли? Или? Майко му. Добре. Това виж.
Fia? How are you even standing? Your stomach
Yes,
lining
така
must feel
мисля.
like razor blades by now.
I'm tougher than I look, Duffy.
Duffy.
I've never felt better.
Well, you've always been resourceful.
You taught me well.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Nozzo, how long till the fireworks are finished?
Any second now. After that,
Nozzo?
Don't bother. I've desynced you.
Desynced.
A small invention of mine. I made it back in 2062. Still works 15 years later. It desyncs you from the monitoring station at Chronozen. When I turn it off, Nazo won't even notice time has passed. So, we can talk freely.
This goes against everything you taught me.
You mean focus on the job? I found something more important than the job. And So have you, haven't you? Yeah, you have. I know the look. You know how I feel, whether you admit it or not.
What makes you the exception then? Why do you get to have everything you want when the rest of us...
That's just it. I found something I wanted more than anything, so I took the risk. Wouldn't you, Fia? I think you would. I really think you would.
You know nothing about how I feel.
I know what it's like to live like you. To avoid caring about anything because it might disappear. Look at Nazo. He lost his whole family. Now his life revolves around Kronozen. He knows that if he cared about anything else, he could lose it. Is that the future you want for yourself?
Did you use that desync device in the field? It can't be legal.
It's not, and I didn't use it often. Maybe a few times just to try it out. Then I met Marla and, well, things got out of hand.
Got out of hand? You killed a man, Duffy.
He was going to kill Marla. Nathan too.
We both know that isn't true. If Otis's history changed that drastically, we would know.
Fine. You got me. She wouldn't have been killed. She would have been beaten within an inch of her life and never fully recovered. And Nathan, born with severe brain damage, grew up despising his father. It was Nathan who killed him, you know. The original Otis. Buried him at sea on the 4th of July. Then killed himself a few months later. Tell me, Fia, should I have just stood by and let all of that happen?
Драмата, човек.
This was different. I saw an opportunity to make things better and I took it.
Наистина така дълбоки теми.
Resync me, Duffy. Now.
Come on. Don't tell me you never wanted to explore the past without him watching you. Doesn't it feel nice? Just a little? Don't answer. I know how bad you are at lying.
Fireworks have stopped.
Yeah.
So tell me, how is this going to go?
Fia, a long time ago I asked you a question. I asked why there were so few of us who could do this job. Do you remember what you said?
Something about our psych profile.
Yeah, I probably made some offhand joke, didn't I? I've thought about it a lot over the years, and I've realized something. Life is about change. The world is about change. Change is a necessary part of life. Staying aloof and above it all while the world alters and it shifts around you. Nobody should live like that. Nobody can live like that. No wonder Kronozen finds so few candidates. I'm amazed they can find anyone at all. They told us we could see all the paths not taken. Like it was magical,
добра вечер, добре дошъл.
Special. But they left out one important thing. All those paths, none of them include us. So I escaped all that. I've walked a path of my own. It was full of highs, full of lows, and full of everything in between. But above all, it was full. Can you say the same? I'm not going back, Fia. So kill me. Or let me go. I'm ready either way. Well, what's it gonna be?
Nazo, how long till the fireworks are finished?
Any second now. After that, do whatever you need to do. Fia?
It's done.
Already?
I said it's done. Can I come home now?
Is your chrono suit
Трябваше
engaged?
да има
Yes,
избор.
yes, confirmed. Home, please.
Sure, Fia. Stand by. And time fall in 3, 2, 1.
Superhero landing.
Welcome back. Are you okay?
Never better.
I'm sorry you had to do that, Fia.
Yeah. Well, can't find protocol.
Do you want to go grab a drink?
Играта не свършва, аз съм сигурен.
Go to the park gallery even.
I think I'd rather call it a night.
Right. Of course. This was a lot. I'm gonna petition the brass to give us some time off. I don't care how backlogged we are.
Sure. Whatever you feel is best.
Добре.
Yeah. What a mess.
What a mess indeed. Окей. Сега сме с Иванчо, ли бе? Ха-ха, я да видим.
ID acknowledged. Welcome, Frank Nazarelli.
Huh? That's weird. The jump system's engaged. February 15th, 2029, NYU. Oh, Fia. You didn't. Fia,
That's
Fia,
nice,
come in.
nice.
Please tell me you aren't doing what I think you're doing. That explosion needs to happen. You know this. Stopping it could blast it. I'm setting an auto jump to come after you. If you can hear me, just stay where you are. I won't tell the brass. I'll erase the logs. Just be okay. Ow. Been years since I did that. Fia? Fia, are you there? I'm here, Fia. I just hope you haven't done anything crazy.
Добре, айде. Ние знаем, че е заключена от външната страна. Окей, не е.
Fia? Blast it. It can't end like this. Come on.
It can't.
Don't freak out. Think. You've got this all under control.
Blast it, Fia. If you're here to stop that explosion,
Ага. Така почна играта.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Fia? Are you alright? What's going on?
I did it, Moss.
Where are you?
Alley off Waverley. Can't miss it. Meet you there.
Fia, what did you do?
Добре. Опа, 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 опа.
Oh no.
Hi, Nos. Again.
Again?
We've had this conversation before. 44 times, I think. Maybe 45.
Rewind? That means...
I'm dying, Nos. Yeah.
How?
How'd you think? Wasn't quick enough, but I saved her. Some of the paintings, too. Not all of them, but it's enough.
I'll get an ambulance. There are already several on their way. I'll just flag one of them down.
Tried that. Doesn't work. Sorry, Nos.
Why did you do this, Fia?
Because Duffy was too good a teacher.
Duffy?
I wanted to do one thing. Just one thing. For myself. No, not for myself. For someone else.
Was she worth losing your life over?
I didn't plan on dying when coming here. Just kind of happened.
Happened.
Come on, Fia. Let's get you out of here.
I won't make it, Nos. We tried so many times.
I don't get it, Fia. Why is she so important? You barely know her.
О, вижте картината с ангела, чак сега я виждам.
Give us both the chance. She deserves that. We deserve that.
I don't know what to do here, Fia.
Turn off my PFE.
What? But the rewinds.
We'll stop. I know. But it's okay. I checked the archive. Imani lives. Knowing that, it's okay. It's all okay.
You can't know for sure if Imani will live.
Don't tell me you are doubting the archive.
No, but another chrono shift can take her away again.
I know. This could all be for nothing. Isn't that amazing?
Точно и аз това си мислех, че
What?
Think of all the
просто
people
пак
we
може да
met,
изчезне.
all through history, all following their dreams, following their hearts. None of them knew if it would work out. None of them knew the future, but it didn't stop them from trying anyway. What makes us so special?
If the rewinds stop, you die.
I'll die anyway.
So we'll try again.
We've tried everything. Please, Nozo.
We'll find another way. There's always another way.
We've tried them all. Nothing works. Trust me.
I can't, Fia. I can't watch you die.
Then don't watch.
Fia.
Please.
I'll go back and stop you.
You do,
Come on.
but I'll never forgive you.
I can live with that.
I'll come back and try again the first chance I get. You know I will.
I won't do this. You can't ask me to do this.
You're the only one who can, please.
We'll find another way.
We've tried nothing, trust me.
I can't.
Then don't.
Fia.
Please.
Аха. Добре, правим търнов.
Okay.
Thank you, Nozo. It's been incredible.
Yeah.
And for what it's worth, I...
Добре. Ето ги картините. Останаха. Това остана. Тя умряла, остана.
Oh, that's one of my favorites. Could I ask what you see? What are you feeling right now?
Oh, nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
These paintings have a colorful history. We still don't know.
Тя се бра хепинес, но той да, нормално да не е хепи.
Her reasons will always remain a mystery. All we can do now is appreciate what she saved and try to imagine what she saw. Do you really feel nothing?
Was she happy?
Sorry?
Fia, was she happy?
So you know.
That she faked her death? Yeah, Fia always was a terrible liar.
Isn't that the truth? It was her biggest regret, lying to you. If she realized that you knew all along, well, no point in dwelling.
So, was she happy?
Yes, we both were, as much as anyone can be.
Thanks. That's all I wanted to know.
Яко е, че таймшифта нищо не е променил.
She passed 5 years ago.
Да, точно се чудих кога е починала.
I miss her every day.
Yeah, I wish I could understand why. To risk everything she had, everything she was, on someone she barely knew?
I wondered the same thing. To the day she died, she never had a proper answer. She had her own reasons. Whatever they were, I'm grateful for them. I hope that one day you'll find some of your own.
Yeah, maybe one day.
I'm here most of the time. If you ever want to talk about her or anything at all, just putting that out there.
I'll keep that in mind, Miss Quinton.
Please. Call me M. And you're Nazo, correct?
Yeah, Actually, it's Frank. Call me Frank.
Frank it is. And poof. We now know each other. You have a good night, Frank.
Добре.
Same to you, Em.
Диджи? Много хубава песничка. Ами, поздравления на Wadjeteye. Играта ми хареса доста. С много така яки герои, история. И аз така, нали... Добре, ето ги voice актьорите. И аз се падам по такива любовни истории. И накрая беше яко, че се върна за тази, за Имани и остана, нали, следата й. Това, което всичко е правила в миналото, за да помогне на хората. Това много ми хареса. Изобщо държеше ме през цялото време с силно желание да искам да продължа. Доста ме харесаха героите. Наистина много. Определено се заслужава играта. Критика. Надявам се ако продължават да ползват този енджин, надявам се следващата им игра да е с по-хубава графика. Наистина. Може би те са избрали да е такъв арт стила. Не знам дали това е било тяхно решение. Малко ми е грозен, честно. Мисля, че ще е по-добре самата игра, ако малко го полишнат. Определено кът сцените там на моменти такива анимирани. Там този стил тотално, не знам, изпъква, че много груб. Поне аз така го усетих. Са пъзелите, разбира се. Wadjeteye, те си имат по-специфично виждане относно квестовете. Така че това все е пак, нали, лично такова предпочитание, не е нещо обективно. Не са като класическите point-and кликове. Ами както виждате, малко повече като story-driven е, narrative-driven, пъзелите, виждате, отиваш, говориш с някой повече или мачваш някакви имена, ето тук там цъкни нещо, няма да с голямо мисленето и мъчение, ама това е яко, защото историята по този начин по-лесно успяваш да я проследиш. И друго, което мисля, че е малко по-обективно, това го видях и други хора да го казват. Мисля, че и Влади спомена нещо такова, вчера като дойде на стрима. На моменти играта спира, ама направо се блъска в стена. Някак се не са успели в тези моменти да направят така играта с малко по-малко диалог, да успеят да ти предадат всичката тази информация, за да не стоиш много дълго време. Има едни Baldur's Gate диалози направо. И така де, това е като по-сериозна критика. Наистина, спейсинга има малко проблеми. Хареса ми такава романтична история. Даже бих казал, че идеята много ми харесва за това пътуване във времето назад и как са го направили от корпоративна гледна точка, защото мисля, че е много реалистично. нещо такова би станало и в нашия свят. Сега, ако можеш да пътуваш назад във времето, естествено не може да си купиш от тему пътувалника за назад за 5 лева, нали? Ще е нещо като SpaceX и някакви такива работи. И най-вероятно някой от тези агенти по едно време наистина ще изперка и ще иска той да си остане там в някаква времева линия, където е спасил някой или направил нещо, което е значимо. Интересно е човек да се запита. Да, voice актинга за игра с такъв. Все пак да не забравяме, че това са Wadjeteye. Тя играта даже не е тяхна, тя е на някой друг. Нали, те са парен студиото най-вероятно или просто ги наставляват. А не, извинявам се, девелопера е Wadjeteye. Окей, моя грешка, добре. Но така ли, това е игра за $20. Нали, даже за по-малко от $20. Така че за това, което плащаме, получаваме, всичко е супер. Ами това е. Надявам се играта да ви е харесала. О, това беше много грубо. Добре. Това беше много, много грубо, но на всички в YouTube дано да ви е харесало и ви пожелавам всичко най-добро и до нови срещи.